Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Round the Table. But this time, we're not doing Dungeons and Dragons, or we're not even on Discord. We're actually on camera this time, and it's not through stream. Today, I am playing a board game, a tabletop game. This is IDW Games, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Change is Constant. This is part of the AUGS system, or Adventure Universal Gaming System. It includes Ninja Turtles and now Batman the Animated Series that is coming out of the Kickstarter right now. You can look for Ninja Turtle stuff, all available on Miniature Market and online. You can find them anywhere that you want to look. Just give it a Google search. Thank you guys for joining me for this. This is a cooperative and competitive game. I will talk about a little bit about the rules and whatnot in a few seconds. But it's a cooperative game because it runs off of initiative cards. Instead of having someone play the villains and the thugs, you can actually use the initiative cards and basic rules that tell you how the AI should work, and what the thugs, minions, bosses, and stuff should behave, and what they would do, and it tells you what the minions and bosses should behave like and what their objectives are, so you can play the game even by yourself or with a couple of friends, so you can play the game by yourself or with a couple of friends. If you're lucky, you might have that fifth friend that can be the villain for you. Again, this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Change is Constant. This is the first of the two sets, along with a couple expansions. There's also an original game. This was a remake. There's Shadows of the Past, which is the rules are a little bit older, but it's still it's the same game. That's another one you could get. I also have that one. If you guys like this video, give it a like, put in some comments about what you like about it. If you want to see not just this mission, but more missions, please let me know in the comments, and I'll definitely be happy to make more videos. I'm doing this because the Batman game is coming out, and I want to get acquainted with the rules and enjoy the game in general. All the miniatures you'll see are painted. They are painted by me. They come unpainted, and they're not in this video, but in future videos you'll start seeing some props and stuff probably in the games that don't come in. They're not included. Like I have toy cars and stuff that I'll throw in. Those are not part of the thing. Those are things I added, but that's beside the point. The IDW Games AUG system is really cool because it's based on comic books, if you're not familiar with the IDW games, or IDW comics. So, for example, this is the Adventure Comic 1. This is where all your missions are. It tells you how to set up the mission. And it tells you things like what heroes you can play, how many minions, what kind of minions, what cards you need, etc., 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 etc. All the information is here in the Adventure Comics, and it does come with like little comic book strips from the comics that they're referencing, like Ninja Turtles. Today we are skipping the tutorial mission, and we're going straight to Change is Constant. We're going straight to Change is Constant, the very first mission, first battle in the Adventure comic. Change is constant. It's a different world for the Turtles. The group is broken as Raphael wanders the streets of New York City in search of food and shelter. His brothers are looking for him, but so far all they can find is trouble, in the form of a mutant alley cat named Old Hob and his gang of criminals. This will be our first battle. The skies rumble. The Turtles have caught up with some of Old Hob's gang and are looking for answers. What once was solely a fight for survival has become very personal. Raph, separated from his brothers, is fighting to survive alone on the streets. He stumbles across Casey Jones getting roughed up by his father, Arnold. There's no way Raph can just let that happen. For this battle, the heroes are separated, split between two maps. Raphael must be chosen for this battle. Place Raphael on Tile 6B and place remaining heroes on Tile 1A. For this battle, the three heroes starting on Tile 1A may only share action dice with each other. Raphael must rely on his own action dice and may not share with any other hero. Raphael's focus is 0 for this battle. The Thug Brawler on Tile 6B represents Arnold Jones. Arnold Jones receives the following attribute boosts: +7 life, +1 hit, and +1 block. The heroes win if they KO at least 12 thugs or KO Arnold Jones. Here we go with the first mission, the Skies Rumble. We see the whole board here. The first thing we do is we roll all our characters' dice. We have our characters up here. We have Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo, and then Raphael far here on the side. When we are doing Raph's parts, I'll focus more in on Raph's portion. Specifically in this mission, we know Raph is on his own. I'm playing Loner Raph, which allows him to use 6 character dice, and he will be interacting with only himself and will not be sharing dice with his team members. Leo and Donatello and Michelangelo will be sharing dice and playing together as normal. First thing we do is roll our character dice. I rolled 3 swords for Leo. I have a yin and yang, a shield and melee, and another melee. Donatello is at max focus, so I don't get anything from the yin and yang. But I could choose to make this however I want it. We have no movement currently, so I'm going to make it a move action. Michelangelo rolled a shield, a yin and yang, and a ranged attack. Michelangelo we're starting, so it has max focus. So all we can do is choose to make this however we want it, and we're going to make that a double move action. We've got our move action token, our melee token, the shield melee token, double move token, and a ranged token. The token goes to the opposite character that is sharing the die with them. This is used as a placeholder, so you don't have to move dice around. Now that the turtles that share all their abilities have theirs rolled and chosen, we're going to roll Raph's. Raph rolled 3 range, a double range, a katana melee, and a yin and yang sign. His focus is maxed out. Actually, Raph doesn't get focus in this mission. Raph gets no focus in this mission, particularly because he's by himself. We're going to choose a movement action so Raph can get a full movement this turn. Now that we've rolled action dice, arranged the action dice, we shuffle the initiative deck. Initiative deck is shuffled. Now we're going to do the battle phase. So how this works is that we're going to flip the initiative card. Whoever goes first, it'll be their turn. The Thug Brawler will go first. The Thug Brawler card, they do melee attacks. They also go after whoever has the most health. That's what that symbol means. Thug Brawlers begin the battle with 2 initiative cards in the initiative deck. Our Thug Brawlers are these 2 right here, and these 2 over here. So for our Thug Brawlers, what we're going to do is we're going to take... They are within line of sight of these 2 turtles here. And out of these 2 turtles, I have Leo and Donnie. Leo does have the most health, so they're going to focus Leo. They move. They take 3 movement. for their movement. 1, 2, 3. 1. He's gonna go up on this. Not within melee range though. Actually, if he's gonna go melee, he's actually just gonna go 1, 2, 3. Because they do melee. Great. We're gonna move our other 2 brawlers. They do see Leo, so we're gonna go after Leo. The diagonal can connect, so that works. 1, 2, 3. They won't make it to Leo, but he'll make it to Michelangelo, who has more health than Donnie, so that would be his target. So, next we do combat. We're going to resolve the 1 on Mikey and the 2 on Leonardo, using the battle dice. According to the Thug Brawlers, they do 1 attack. Oh, I believe actually in cooperative mode, they do full damage. So back to the Thug Brawler card, they do 1 damage. They automatically block 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to have Michelangelo roll his defense. His defense is 3. He actually rolls 4 because he has a shield. 5 actually because Donatello gave him an extra shield. So we've got 2, all hits, no blocks. Michelangelo got no blocks in a roll of 5 dice. So unfortunately that does mean he does take 1 point of damage. We're going to take our health counter here. From 12, he goes down to 11. I could have re-rolled, but it's just 1 hit. We'll wait for that. We'll save those for later. Leonardo is being attacked twice, so Leo will roll defense. He rolls 3 naturally, and he gains no bonuses. It is Leo's turn to defend. He's rolling 3 because he has no bonuses. Okay, he does block it successfully. We're going to roll for the second. He does get 1 block, which is enough to block it, because they only do 1 damage. That is a successful defend. Great. Next, that the brawlers have done their movement, they have done their attack action. Actually, because this guy's not close enough, he will make a double movement. No, he's gonna stay there. Cool. We are going to move on to the next card, which is the Thug Gunner. The Thug Gunner's turn. The Thug Gunner's card goes for the person with the most health. They do ranged attacks. They do 1 damage. They block twice, and they can move up to 3 times. They have an ability called Eagle-Eyed. Thug Gunners calculate targeting. Priority and perform ranged strikes as a group. The targeted figure receives the targeted figure receives hits equal to the combined hits attributes of all Thug Gunners with available actions who are within range and line of sight. That figure may then roll defense as normal. The Gunner's range strikes do not weaken for the first 4 phases. Great, so since we're going for the person with the most health, they are going to go for probably Leo, because he is the most health. So they do get a movement of 3. We're going to move this gunner up here, up top. This is a rooftop. As you see, the blue mark shows a building. That's why these little stairways help you get up there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I believe these guys can all get... I believe all these guys can get shots on Leo. So they will fire together with their eagle-eyed group. Figure receives hits equal to the combined hit attributes of all Thug Gunners with available actions. So that is all of them. That is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 5 hits on Leo that he's going to have to block. He only gets 3 defensive dice. I don't have a defensive card for Leo selected. But it's not been his turn yet. He blocks 1. So Leo is going to take 4 shots on that. So he's going for down from 12. Well, let's actually spend a focus because this is a lot of hits coming in. We're going to burn a focus to reroll. We're actually going to burn a focus to reroll these 2. And they are 2 blocks. So he will actually only take 2 damage, which is much preferred. There we go. He's down to 10 now. Alright, and that is the Thug Gunners. Hopefully they don't go a second time in a row. And it's Leo's turn. Leo. Okay, so Leo, if we look back up at his board, we know he can double move. He has 3 movement icons and 3 melee. That does not need to be spent all at the same time. You can divide them up if you'd like. We did, for this mission, Leo does get 2 ability cards. We have Leaping Strike, which allows him to go in a straight line and make a double move plus 2 melee attack. We also have Double Slash, which costs a focus and 2 melee. That allows him to do plus 4 melee attack. I don't know if we need either of those. Firstly, we're not going to move. We're going to roll. We're going to do one of our attack actions. Our attack action is base 1. We're going to attack with Leo. His base attack is 1. If we could spend more dice to get more, to roll more dice with him. They do automatically block 2. So I think Leo is going to actually spend all 3 to whack this brawler that's right next to him. He's going to roll 3 attack dice by spending all 3 of his katanas. I'm going to burn a focus. That will be 2 hits on the brawler, so let me move my katanas to the used position. The Thug Brawler has 2 hit points, according to the card. So 2 hits is more than enough to knock this Thug out. Minions do respawn on this mission. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a 1, 2, 3 for his movement action here. And we're going to sit on the spawn to block that spawn point from more brawlers spawning, at least over in this area. Now we're going to move on to the next card, because I really don't have enough tech for Leo to do anything else. And we're going to do Michelangelo. Michelangelo, we know, has 2 melee actions, a ranged action, and 2 movement actions. Michelangelo has a man right on him, so I think we'll take that double melee action. He does get a 1 for his melee. So Mikey, we will spend 2 for Mikey, so that would be rolling 2 attack dice. They do a double attack on the thug in front of him. This does need to go well though. Ooh, so that is a double hit and a single hit. I think we'll take that, because Mikey doesn't have a ton of focus to spend. So, since the thug has 2 hit points, he automatically blocks 2 hits. He will take this last one. We're going to put a little pizza slice on him to show that he has 1 hit on him. I put it on his little base here. So Mikey has used his melee actions. He does have a range action, which he could probably hit one of these gunners with. So I think we'll do that. That is just 1 attack die, though. Gunners automatically block 2, so I mean, this really isn't going to do much. We can, yeah, we can try it. Doesn't hit. Mikey has a double move action. So Mikey's going to take Mikey gets the ability called Nimble. He'll take his free move to go this way. His nimble ability lets him move away from enemies. Also, he's going to take his full movement, which is a 4. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. and take his second movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's gonna end up right about there. Spread him out a bit. And that's Michelangelo's turn. We're gonna go Raphael's turn. Here we have Raphael's segment. Remember, his part in this mission, his map is separate from the rest of the maps. This is specifically for this mission. In Raphael's turn, we have 13 health. Raph has 6 dice to use from. Mostly they're range attacks, and we have a movement. Raph is going to take his 1, 2, 3 movement, so we're going to spend his movement. I'll put it up here. Raph has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total ranged attacks. And since he only has one opponent, I don't see a problem with us burning all 5 of these. Raph does have a base attack of 2, so we are going to add his base attack as well. So we get 5 dice. And we're going to add an extra one here. So roll them. So we've got 4 hits total. Raph doesn't have any focus, so I can't do any rerolls here. So Raph has blocked both those attacks, and it's Donatello's turn. Donatello has 3 melee actions, a defensive action, a range attack, and a movement action. So we do have these thugs here. Donatello's got a base attack of 1. He does have. I do have an ability card that allows him to have reach. Doesn't count for this one, but it is active. We should get rid of this guy because he's weak. So let's do that. Let's burn 1 action. Or we burn all 3. Let's burn all 3. Let's burn 2 of the melee, so we're rolling 3 dice. Because we really want to knock this guy out. Well, yeah, we really want to knock this guy out. That is 3 hits. That's enough to knock him out. He's gone. Whoop. And I still have another melee, so we're going to melee the guy behind us. So that's only 2 dice here. I've been rolling with less dice earlier than I should have been. That will give him 1 hit, so we will put one of our little green pizzas on him. So now he is down to 1 HP. Great. And we can move. We can do a ranged attack. We're going to do a ranged attack at this guy right here. That's a 2 dice here. It's, I believe it's, oh, well, no, they block it. Thug gun is block 2, so that's just a block. That goes to nothing. Great. It is the end of the round. So, Donnie's ability is smart, allows him to give focus to another teammate. I'm going to pass one of my focuses to Leo, because Leo burned through a couple of his. Great. And now, what we do is we're going to reshuffle the initiative deck. Great. Initiative is done. We can take all the tokens. Do go away, because they're no longer consistent. Also, respawns. We do respawn 2 thugs. We're blocking that one, so we're going to respawn 1 here. Oh, Donnie never moved. Oh, I can't really take a move without taking it. That's why I never did. And then the other one, because it's actually going to spawn back here. Is one of the other because it doesn't make sense. That's probably the closest place to spawn. Wonderful. Next, we roll extra dice again. We're going to go down the line. Leo first. Leo defense, melee, and ranged. Leave that to the side. I don't know who did lend those to yet. We're going to roll Donnie. Donnie has got movement, melee defense. Those are some good ones to roll. And we're going to do Mikey. And then we'll roll Raph by himself. Ooh, Mikey does get a focus back. Did he have... No, he hasn't used any. Since I rolled a chi icon for Michelangelo, we can roll the heal. We'll roll the heal. He goes back to full, which is only 12 for him. And we get to pick what we want. Michelangelo might want to do... I already have a ranged. Maybe let's do a double ranged. I believe he's got a double range. Oh, maybe he doesn't. He does not. We'll give him another range so he has more ranged attack. And we'll give Leo's range to Mikey. We'll keep the shell to himself. And we'll give the melee to Donnie. Donnie will give his melee to either side. Mikey will give his movement to Leo. And then keep his range to himself. Here. We'll actually switch this. We'll give Mikey an additional movement. Great. Now we'll roll Raphs, and then we'll do ice tokens. Raph. I was kind of hoping for some chi icons to heal, but that did not happen. He does get a lot of movement, which does not help me. And he's got some range and some melee. Melee is good because we're within melee range. But a lot of movement. A lot more movement than I needed as Raph, but that's okay. I really needed way more attacks, but that's okay. I believe if Raph gets KO'd though, we will be halfway to losing, which is not good. We'll give our tokens out, such as the melee. Movement goes to Mikey. Regular movement goes to Leo. The shield sword goes to Leo. And a ranged attack goes to Donnie. Alright, now that we've done all of that, we are going to begin with the Thug Gunners. The Thug Gunners, do they need to move? They're going to go for the person with the most health, which in this moment is Mikey. So this guy's actually going to come... Well, he's out of line of sight, so he actually is just going to stay after Donatello. Donatello's going to be the one that gets fired here because he's the one with the most health out of their line of sight. So, Donnie, these need to roll defense. He rolls a natural 4 defense. And then additionally gets he has his 2 defense icons, so he's going to roll 2 additional die here. So, he needs to block 5 hits because all gunners are looking at him. And that is only 1 block. We're definitely going to burn the focus for this, because that's a lot of hits that are coming in for our friend here. Get a hair on the die. There we go. Keep the block. Okay, that's a little bit better. That was a hit. So now it is 3 blocks out of 5. That is much more reasonable. So Donnie will take 2 damage. I had a defensive card I could have grabbed for him. I decided not to, and I probably should have done it. However, Donnie can now melee this guy on his turn. So that was the Thug Gunner's turn. It is now Donnie's turn. Look at that. Donatello is going to whack this gunner. Probably. We have to KO 12 of the thugs or Arnold Jones to win the game. We have currently KO'd 2. Donnie gets a base attack of 1. He has 3 melee. 3 melee icons. So I think what we do is we're going to roll 2 dice to try to knock this brawler off his feet real quick. And then we'll roll the 3 dice for he blocked it. We're going to roll the 3 dice on the gunner. Try and knock this gunner out so we're not taking as many hits. The gunner will take 1. The gunner only has 1 hit point, so the gunner does get knocked out. That is 3 knocked out of 12. I'm actually going to make another counter. That's just my thug counter. So this counter that I'll have off to the side will have how many thugs we have KO'd. And the gunner's one of them. Because I recycle the minis when they respawn. Wonderful. So that was his melee, his melee, his melee. He does have a ranged attack. We'll do his ranged attack. That's just 2 dice. We'll do it towards the other gunner. Try and knock another gunner off. It's blocked. We just needed 1 more hit and it didn't happen. So that goes his ranged attack. He's not gonna move because it really wouldn't help him to move. Because I have an enemy near me, I can't move very far. So we're gonna end Donatello's turn. The brawlers. Let's do Arnold first before I forget. So Arnold's gonna go first. He does 3. Arnold naturally does 2 damage. Yes, Arnold does 2 damage and blocks 3. So we got up. So Raph has got a block. I might have had Raph taking too much damage earlier, but that's okay. I'll check the footage and see if I'll check the footage and see if I really fucked that up. He does 1, so he needs +2. So he only does 2, so we gotta block twice for Raph. And Raph naturally blocks 3. No additional blocks here, so we need to block twice. He does block twice. And he's gonna take a second attack action. He needs to block twice. Blocks twice. Awesome. I didn't move over because we'll do it for Raph's turn. The other Thug Brawlers. One's gonna attack Donnie. The other one's kind of stuck back there. I mean, he might as well just move here. He can't do a melee there. And then, well, he can take a double move. We'll get there. Won't be able to do anything. This one will move in on Donnie. No, they're gonna go for the most health, and he does see Mikey, so this one's gonna go for Mikey. No attack action, just movement. This guy does see 1, 2 there. I think he can attack through this corner. I'm assuming he can, because it is diagonal. Mikey's got 3. Oh, I didn't give him his other token. Oh, it's a ranged token. Okay. Mikey blocked twice, so that's more than enough. And that one's not attacking. He can't attack. This guy's gonna attack Donnie because he's there. Donnie gets 4 defense. Plus 5, 6 because he gets the 2 shells he rolled. Even though he uses icons, the shells are still active. He didn't roll any blocks. We're gonna focus that, because that was a terrible roll. That's better. He actually blocked for once. I rolled 6 dice and I got all, like for an attack, that would have been great. Oh, sad face. Okay, so Donnie's okay. Thug-wise. Mikey's okay, thug-wise. So thugs are done. We did Arnold. It is now Raphael's turn. The thing here with Raph, we have 3 movement and 3 attacks. So I think we do the 2 melee. So we're gonna roll 4 dice for Raph here. Let me actually move all my dice off here. I was just trying to show you guys the situation we have here. He has no focus. 2 hit. He automatically blocks 3 hits. So Arnold didn't take any. Raph's gonna use his movement to back up 1. And then we're gonna lay out these range attacks, which would be 4 again. He blocks all 3 of those. What we're gonna do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or do we do? We'll do that. So create some distance, because Raph is not doing great. Well, Arnold's already gone, so I didn't need to go on the defensive this turn. On the defensive is when you choose to go into a shell mode. It gives you an additional defense die. If you're familiar with the game and I've played any of the rules incorrectly, please let me know. I haven't played in a bit, so I'm trying to remember. But I think the brawlers go twice, so we might end up going back to Arnold, but not yet. Leo, Vobibo. Okay, Leo can move, and he's got multiple melee. No, he's got 2 melee and a range. Let's do the range attack on this guy. So that is a base 1, so that's 2 dice we're rolling for Leo. We're not going to talk about it. That wasn't worth re-rolling. Well, how many focus we have? It wasn't worth re-rolling. I think we use one of Leo's abilities here. So we're going to do double slash. We're going to spend the focus. Use both his melees to Leo makes an attack +4 die. Melee strike. So we're going to move up here. Using our movement action here. And then we're going to do our +4 on this guy here. So that is 1 + 4. Here we go. We're going to spend the focus to reroll these two. Because right now he's only taking 1 damage and I want to knock him out. I did roll another hit, so that will knock him out. So we are up to 4 knockouts. And we're gonna hope that Raph rolls some. Better stuff next time. Wonderful. So that's Leo's turn. So now we're going to go to the next initiative card. Here's Michelangelo. Michelangelo has all ranged attacks and movement. This is not great because I have this guy right here. I do get my free movement to do these. And then we'll do my range attacks on this guy. So we'll do 1, 2, 2, and then 3 for the icon. So that's 3 + 1. So that's 4 total dice for Mikey. On this thug. That will knock him out. Move up. We are now 5 total knocked out thugs on the counter. Wonderful. Great. And we also use the movement. Oh no, we use our free movement. We're gonna take a movement to give us some space from this guy. And we spend more of it to get away from the front area. And that's Mikey's turn. Thug Brawler. Since we eliminated those guys, this guy is gonna go right here. Is that enough? Oh, the green space isn't to require anything. So Mikey could have gone further. He could have gone 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, but no. He probably would have. He would have been. We'll leave that there. And then we'll come here. And then he will take his melee action. So Mikey is going to roll his 3 defense. And he doesn't have any additional. We're going to pop a focus on that. I don't want to take... It's just 1 hit, but... Okay, he blocks it. Wonderful. Next is Donatello. Donatello will have his base 4 roll. +5 +6. He's not gonna get it. Yep, the 1 block is all we needed, and Arnold is gonna go. So I'm gonna move for Arnold. So Arnold does get no additional movement. Yeah, he doesn't get additional movement, so he's just gonna move 1, 2, 3. Doesn't do range attacks. He's gonna 1, 2, 3. He's gonna chase. He's gonna chase Raphael all over the place. That is the end of the round. We're going to use Donnie's ability to regain a focus. So I don't want to give up all my focus. We're gonna clean up. This is called the cleanup phase, so we're gonna respawn thugs. I think I counted. I don't think I've knocked out anyone else. Great. So we're gonna respawn thugs. We're gonna respawn a brawler here. Respawn a brawler by Leo. Respawn a gunner. We're probably gonna respawn this gunner over here. And we are going to clean up tokens. Tokens go away again. And then we're gonna re-roll. We're gonna shuffle this. Initiative cards are done. We're gonna re-roll character dice. So start with Leo. Leo got 2 ranged and a double melee. We're gonna keep these off to the side. Donatello. Ooh, okay, Donatello's gonna roll 2 dice to heal. He needs it. 2 hit points. He's back up to full. He also gets 2 focus back. Good day for Donatello, if you're asking me. And we get to make these whatever we want. We'll wait on that. And we're gonna do Michelangelo next. We'll roll him over here. 3 movement and a melee. Our 3 turtles. Donnie is kind of stuck where he's at until he deals with this man. So I think he needs this. I think he should give this melee to Leo, because Leo's going to need it, and vice versa. I think Mikey can use this ranged more. So I think he's going to keep this range to himself. Mikey is going to give this to Leo on the Leo side. And then we'll give this movement to Donnie to kind of get some space probably, and then keep this one to himself. But what should we choose for Donatello? Mikey's going to need melee. So we're going to give Mikey a shield melee, because he's going to probably take an attack. And we're going to give Leo a shield. We're going to do the middle one as also a shield melee, because we're going to get movement anyway. Let's roll Raph. Raphael got a defense, a movement, multiple ranged attacks, and a melee attack. This isn't a bad roll for Raph this round. Let's do tokens. No regular movement. Gonna go to Leo. This will go to Donnie. This will go to Mikey. This will go to Leo or Donnie. This will go to Mikey. We're gonna do flip initiative. Leonardo. Leo. Leo doesn't have any movement, which actually really sucks. He can't do that. Means he can't do these melee attacks. Well, however, we do have leaping strike. Leo leaps up to 3 spaces in a straight line, then he may make a melee attack. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to burn our double X here. Make our leaping strike. We're going to go towards this gunner. And we're going to do a +2 melee strike, so that's 3 we're rolling for Leo. Wow, that was a whiff. Leo's out of focus. So that just fails. Leo's gonna make a second attack for a double for 2 dice. Fails out as well. And for a ranged attack, we're gonna do a ranged attack on that thug that just spawned, I think. No, we're gonna do this thug. So he's got 2, so he's gonna roll 3 dice total. Oh, 4, cause no way. Oh, he had another melee. He had another melee from Mikey. I knew I was forgetting a katana. Okay, so we're gonna re-roll that. So that would have been 1, 2, so it would have been 3 total for that. That's enough to knock that gunner out. I retcon that. Let me move that on to 6. Okay. Now I know the range attack. So we're rolling 3 for the range attack. And that is enough to knock this thug out. That will go up to 7 KOs. So we're a little over halfway there. That was a good round by Leo. Leo has fully finished his turn. We are going to flip for Thug Brawler. He's going to go after Leo. He's going to go after Donnie. Oh, well, no, Donnie's closer. He's going to go after him, and then we're going to deal with, and then we'll deal with him later. Deal with him later. So let's roll for Donnie's defense. He got a natural 4 plus 2. So Donnie's rolling 6 dice. Blocks the 1 hit he needed. Thank goodness. Then we've got Leo. Leo's rolling 3 defense. He blocks the 1. Mikey gets 3 defense plus 1 from Donnie. Gets the 1 block he needs. Then we're going to move to Arnold. So, we have Arnold and Raph. Arnold's going to make his movement action, do his attack. He gets an additional hit, so this is a 2. Raph has a block 2. So he gets natural 3, he gets 4 because he rolled a shell. Only blocks to 1. Raph does take another hit. He caught up last round. As Arnold's turn. Thug Brawlers are going to go again, so let's do Arnold again. He's going to do 2 hits, so Raph's going to roll 4 twice. He needs to block 2 hits. Only blocks to 1, so he's going to take 1 damage. He's going to take 2 damage from blocking. So Raph is now down to 2 hit points. So this could be bad. Last time I played this, I've never lost as Raph before. I've just been rolling really poorly for him. Back to the Brawlers. Everything's just kind of moved around. Alright. None of the Brawlers have to move. So, let's do it around. Leo's going to defend first. Leo's got 3 defense naturally, no bonus. No way to re-roll that. And then, so he's going to take that 1 hit. He's down to 9. Then we got Donatello, who's rolling 4. He's running 6 total. 6. He blocks it. Then we've got Michelangelo, who is rolling 4 total because of his bonus from the Donatello. And he blocks... Oh, does really well. Does a really well block. Good block there. That's the Thug Brawlers. We're going to move on to Donatello's turn. Donatello got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 melee attacks. So I think what we're going to do here with Donnie is we're going to take care of this thug right here. So Donnie's going to roll. He rolls 1 damage now. We're going to use 1, 2. So we're going to roll 3 total. Hopefully it's enough. 1, 2. We're going to pop a focus to re-roll this block here. So the 1 damage to the thug. And we're going to do... We're actually going to pop the rest of the melee to get this guy. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 total for this one. Pop the focus for the reroll. I wasn't expecting to roll this poorly. That's enough to hit him, so he gets knocked out. Mostly because I try to kill these 8 thugs before Raph gets KO'd. So that was Donatello's melees, and he does have movement. So Donnie's actually gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's gonna move over here because he's got some parts of cover to try to get out of those gunner range, because the gunners have been ripping Donatello apart. So I think that's the best plan for him. Donnie's done. We've done all his actions. Thug Gunners, speak of the devil. So Thug Gunners, they go for the person with the most health. That is Michelangelo. He doesn't have line of sight because of the blue wall here. Who do they have line of sight on? He doesn't have line of sight on anybody. I don't think he's line of sight on Donnie here because of the blue. This guy has line of sight. Obviously, he has line of sight on Leo, but I think he's too close. So he might move back. So he's going to move back a step. So you have range on Leo. So these guys are going to go for Leo because they have line of sight on him. This guy does not, though. Did I not respawn people? Oh, Leo took people. Okay. Yes. So Leo's got to block 3 different hits. And he's only rolling 3 dice. So he needs 3 blocks. Which did not happen. No focus to re-roll. So Leo is going to take 3 hits. That does put him down to 6. So Leo's on a real... Leo and Raph are both in bad spots. Great. Love to see it. We're going to move to Michelangelo. Michelangelo got a lot of stuff, honestly. He's got 2 melee actions, a ranged action, and a bunch of movement. So let's get rid of this thug by popping both our melee. So that's going to be 3 dice total. That is terrible. I'm going to pop the focus for this, because I want to get rid of this guy. It's 2 blocks again. So that was not meant to be. Goodness gracious. So we're going to take our free step free step away, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to stand here to block this spawner here, using our one of our other movements. And I'm going to do a ranged attack. Oh, I should have done a ranged attack here. There we go. 1, 2. Where was I? Free step here. I'll do my ranged attack real quick by doing that. We'll retcon real quick. So that'll only be 2. Nope. And then we're going to go over here, like we planned. That's Mikey's turn. Raph's turn, finally. We have Raph here. Raph has a melee action, so we're going to do his melee action, which would be 3 dice. So let's hope Raph can actually hit him. He cannot because he blocks 3. We're going to take our 1, 2. So we're going to do this. Do that. And we're going to pop all our ranged attacks. So that's 4, 5, 6. That's 6 dice. So that's 4, 5, 6. We're going to roll 6 dice on Arnold right now. And hopefully we'll be able to knock him a few pegs because Raph is going to go down next turn. I'll be amazed if he doesn't. He needs to roll all yin yangs next turn. Okay, he blocks 3. So Arnold will take 2 hits this turn. So he's down to 6. And that, unfortunately, is all Raph has. Because he burned his movement and his melee didn't work. And now it's cleanup phase. So we're going to respawn thugs. Oh, for Donnie's thing, I'm going to give 1 to Leo, because I think Leo really needed a focus last turn. Shuffle this, our initiative cards. Initiative cards shuffled. Okay. Let's check in before we roll action dice. Where are we at so far? We have 8 of 12 thugs knocked out. And we have Arnold down to 6 HP over here. Raph is down to 2. So realistically what we need is a ton of ranged attacks on Raph to get him enough damage to kill Arnold. Or hopefully try to do more damage to Arnold. And we need him to go first. Alternatively, we need him to go first and have him roll so much movement he can move like 3 things of movement so he can move as far away from Arnold as possible. That's kind of what I'm going for here. Let's roll action dice and hope for the best. We're going to start with Leo. Leo got movement, a double slash, and another movement. I think we burned through both of Leo's cards at this point. I think we did. Yes, we did. We're going to roll Donatello real quick. Donatello, we've had this card active. We've used it a couple times, which is a reach card. I desperately needed Leo to heal, and he didn't. This is Raphael card, guys. What am I doing? We're going to grab Mikey. Okay. We can't have Leo go down. So I'm thinking Donnie is kind of in a safe spot, and Donnie and Mikey kind of need to take over this fight. So I'm thinking I have... Leo's got enough movement on his own, so I think Mikey needs to give him his katana for melee. And I think he needs to give Donnie some movement to get back into this fight kind of thing. No? Yeah, we'll do... Yeah. No, we'll give him the shields. So Donnie, we don't have more people taking damage. Oh, maybe I should get it to Leo. But then he can knock out this brawler. But he's definitely going to be the target of the gunners if the gunners go again. Unless the problem is strategizing who's going to go first, and we don't know. I feel like I should prioritize giving him more shields. So I definitely want to give Donnie the shield sword to Leo. But I also want to be able to melee strike that person. So let's give Donnie some... Donnie's got movement on his outlet. Donnie shouldn't go... So Donnie can do stuff, so we're going to do that, and we're going to give Mikey the movement. Though Mikey kind of needs more attack, but Donnie needs it too. Actually, both of them rolled really low attack. They didn't roll that many attacks. I think that's what we're going to go with. We're getting close to the end here. Really close. Really close to losing. Because Leo... Oh, thank God. Okay, so we can roll. Please roll a double. Please roll a double. He doesn't heal. Okay, my life. Doesn't gain focus. He does get the 3 movement I wanted, for once. Does get 2 melee, which I didn't really want. Do I just make it all melee at this point then? Because I'm only going to roll... Well, I'm going to roll 4 dice if I do a ranged. We'll do a double ranged, so we'll do a double ranged. I think is what we'll do. That way I technically have a bunch of multiple attacks, so we'll do that. Okay. We need Raph to go before the brawlers. Or we're going to lose. Michelangelo's go first. This isn't bad, actually. So we're going to have Mikey move. He's going to take his movement. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And so that's 1 movement. Oh, I didn't do icons. You get this. Mikey was given a skateboard. The double slash was given to Donnie. The shield slash was given to Leo. Range was given to Mikey. And a regular defense was given to Leo. To Donnie. Okay. Mikey has done his 1 movement. He's got 3 movement total, so he did 1 movement. We're gonna do our melee strikes. That's only gonna be 2 dice here. Not exactly a ton, but we need a crit here. She didn't get, so that does block. Get blocked. Okay, though. We're gonna do a range attack on this guy. Again, that's only 2 here. I do believe that gets blocked on a gunner. It does get blocked. So that gets blocked too. So not a lot that Mikey could have done. We're going to go on the defensive with this movement in the middle. So we're not going to use it. Because we know Mikey's about to get shot. Oh, I didn't want this. Okay. This is good. It's okay. It's okay. We just got to roll super well for Raph. Jesus. Okay. Raph's going to go down. Most health. First brawler. Let's get them all moved. This one's going to move here. They can't go through each other, I don't believe. So this guy doesn't have a line of sight anyway. So he's going to move over here. He's going to go over here because he saw Mikey go that way. Actually, he's going to take a double because he doesn't... There we go. Cool. So Leo's going to get 1. So let's do Leo's. He's taking 3, 4. He's got naturally 3. 1 bonus from Donnie for defense. Does block it. Succeeds the block. Mikey's gonna take 1. He rolls 3 naturally. Has 5 additional. He has 2 additional. Not 5 additional. 5 total. Blocks it. Barely. Awesome. So no one took damage from the thug brawlers. We're gonna do Arnold. Arnold. To take his first action to move. Melee attack does 2 damage. Raph needs 2 blocks. He's got 3 defense. Naturally, no additional. We need 2 blocks here, or Raph's dead. Raph's down. Raph goes down to 0. Raph is KO. Okay. So, we are halfway to losing. This is not good. Moving on. Donatello, I'm actually gonna turn this off because we're just not gonna look at that part anymore. Actually, Donatello. Donatello has movement. We're gonna move him. We're gonna move him 1, 2, 3. We're gonna pop our melee here. 1, 2, 3. So he does natural. So that's 3, 4 total. Then we're running for Donnie. 2 gets blocked. That is enough to knock this gunner out. So we're up to 9 here. We're almost there, guys. 3 more thugs down and we win. Then we have to do that before Leo gets knocked out, who only has 6 hit points left. Donnie did his melee. He has shield. He has a ranged attack. We'll do his ranged attack. It's only a 2, though, because we only had 1 ranged icon. It does get blocked, but we tried. Alright, that was all of Donatello's turn. Thug Brawlers are going to go again. They're going to go for the most health, which is Michelangelo. So 1, 2, 3 here. So Mikey's going to get 2. He can't attack, so Mikey's going to get 2 still. Leo's going to get 1. So let's roll the 2 for Mikey. So Mikey's going to defend. Mikey's got 5 total defense because of his additional dice here. And we're going to go Philly sticks. He blocks the 1, thank goodness. He's got to do it one more time. Good thing I went on the defensive movement, and he blocked it. Great. Now we need Leo's defense. Leo's got a natural defense of 3 plus 1 additional from Donnie. Blocks it. Thank goodness gracious. Alright, and Arnold has already knocked out Raphael. Leonardo. So Leo has 4 melee, so I think we're going to go after... We're going to spend 2 to go after this thug right here. We have a focus to reroll, so that's kind of what I'm hoping for. Holy, we're going to burn it. Jesus, my Lord, have mercy on my soul. That sucked. Alright, we're going to do it again. Oh my goodness. Leo, kill one of them. Doesn't do it. Oh my goodness. I'm rolling garbage. Okay. Oh, so that was Leo's turn, because Leo can move. Let's actually do that. We're going to go 1. We're going to go... We're going to do that. Get Leo the hell out of there. Raphael is knocked out. Okay, so since it's his turn, we can use his defense to wake him up. So he rolls 3. He doesn't get any bonuses because he doesn't technically have adjacent heroes. And he had no shells for his actions. He rolls 2 HP. Okay. So we go from 0 back to 2. However, Rap won't wake up until he gets up to 8, which is his awakening, which is the little spinny number underneath the heart. So that was their awakening number. So he has to be up to 8 HP to wake up. I believe all the turtles are that. So he has to be up to 8. All right, we're going to move on because he did not wake up. Thug Gunners. Most health. Michelangelo. 3, 6. So he doesn't get a hit, so it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's gonna be Mikey there. Not these 2, but 2. So Mikey's just got a block for 2, and he's got defense this round, so he's got 4, 5 total. Get these 3 up the board. Blocks him. Mikey's okay. Alright, then we clean up again. We spawn a gunner. Donnie regains the focus. Go away. We only killed 1 bug that round. Great. Mikey's in a bad spot. He's got so many people on him. Next round, he's gonna need to do something. Sweet. Okay, we're gonna roll for health for Leo. He gets 1 back. He also gets a focus back, which is great because I couldn't give him 1. We're gonna roll for Donnie. Great. Donnie needs a movement. He does have a gunner next to him, but he needs a movement. And then Mikey. Great, let's figure out what the squad's doing. Let's just give Donnie a melee. We'll give Mikey a melee. He's definitely going to need... Well, we could give a double melee, and we'll actually give that to Mikey. And we're going to give movement to Donnie, because Donnie's going to need it. We're trying to keep Raph out of... or Leo out of the combat for now. Give Leo the shield. We'll keep the sword to ourselves, our Mikey. Give Leo the shield sword, Mikey the sword, and then range to himself. I believe we're all set. Oh, we didn't roll Raph. We do get to roll his action dice because he can still heal, and if he rolls shields, he can use those when it's his turn to heal. He does get an icon. He does heal by 1 point. Raph is now up to 3 hit points. He will get to roll an additional 2 because I'm about to make this a shell as well. So he'll make it roll additional 2 die on his wake up roll. Let's begin. Leonardo. Leo. Isn't gonna really do anything. He can't do anything. So Leo's just gonna stay there. I could do his leader and take the movement, and it's fine. I don't want to put him in combat anyway. Donnie. Donnie is going to go 1 action, 2 melee action, 3 melee action to roll 4 dice total on this gunner here. It's a little bit overkill, but you know, it's necessary because that was just enough to get rid of him. So that is down up to 10. 10 thugs knocked out. Need 2 more to win. We just got to keep Leo in the game. And he's got a ranged attack. We're going to do that. His range is going to go against that thug here. So that's only 2 dice. It does get blocked. I needed a crit to do damage. And he's going to move... Donnie's going to move in here. This just broke off. Oh, sad face. Donatello. That's Donnie's move. Thug Brawler. Most health, Mikey. So Mikey's about to get 3 hits. So Mikey is rolling 3 naturally plus 1. And that's it. So he's rolling 4. Blocks the 1. Roll for second attack. Blocks the second. Rolls for third attack. Blocks the last attack. I feel like I only roll shells when I want to attack, and vice versa. Great. Arnold is still spinning on Raph's body. That's them. Oh, and this guy's actually gonna move. He's actually also gonna roll an attack. Mikey, so Mikey's gonna roll his 4 again. And blocks it. Wow, Mikey, dude. Mikey's holding in strong. Let's go for our card here. The gunner. Also, they're also going to go for Mikey. That's 1, 2, 3. 3 gunners are going to get shots. So Mikey's got to roll 4 dice again. Oh, no. He just rolled the attack on 1. So he's got to roll for 3 hits. He needs 3 defense. Blocks 1, takes 2. So Mikey's going to take 2 hits on that. That puts him down to 10, which isn't bad. Wonderful. It is now... Please let Mikey go, so we can get rid of some of these people. Nope, Thug Brawlers again, because my life hates me. Mikey's got to roll his 4 again. Dude, Mikey, attack 3 times in a row, dude. Okay. Blocks it. Roll for second attack. Oh, actually, they're going to go for Donnie, because Donnie, Donnie's going to roll an additional fit. Well, Mikey blocked it. We'll have the other 2 attack Donnie. 1 has attacked Mikey, so that's fine. And the other one has attacked Mikey. So we'll actually, the rest of them will be Donnie, so this works out. So this is Donnie. Donnie blocked it. He's got to block 1 more. Donnie's got to block 1 more. So basically, let me just, for context, those guys are facing Donnie. And he blocked the second one. Beautiful. Well, that was just heroes, right? Michelangelo. Mikey can do up double melee. So Mikey's going to do 3, 4, 5. We're just going to pop all of them. He's going to pop all of them on one brawler. Enough to knock 1 out. Up to 11. We just need to knock 1 more out. Unfortunately, Leo went and didn't get to do anything. Unfortunately. And Donnie already went. Or did I just put his dice in the wrong place? No, I think Donnie went second. We're so close to winning. We just gotta keep Leo alive. And then... doesn't have anything else. He could move. So we're gonna do his freebie. No, let's do free and then 1. And we'll go over here. Cover the spawn points so we don't get him with spawning right there. There's Raph. Alright, we're gonna roll for Raph's health, right? Raph gets 3 defense, so in +2, so he's gonna roll 5 total. We want hit markers for hit points. Holy cow, that's 3. So Raph is gonna go up to 6. He only needs 2 more to wake up. If he wakes up, we'll be 1 step away from losing. Cleanup phase. Tokens go away. Enemies are gonna respawn. Thug Brawler's gonna spawn here. Oh, I forgot about this gunner. It would have gotten 1. Would have gotten there. Would have gotten a hit. I didn't see him. I forgot about him. Cool. Great. Now we just got to shuffle. All right. Rolling character dice. We're gonna roll down the squad again. Oh, Leo gets to heal again, dude. He gets 1 back. That puts him back up to 8. And then we're gonna make this we're making another double slash. Maybe we're lucky we'll get some melee. We'll get some movement and he won't go first. Well, actually, we'll leave this until we know who gets movement or not. Oh, shit. Well, good thing I did that because Donnie definitely did not get movement. Which isn't bad. This isn't bad because we need to knock out 1 guy. Which isn't hard when it's thugs. If I got some movement. Okay. Donnie's next to people, so Donnie doesn't need to move. So I want to lean to giving the other katana to Donnie. Donnie doesn't get any choices because they're all the same. Leo's going to give this to Donnie, and then 1 to Mikey. And then we'll probably just leave this at defense, honestly. Just in case someone finds him. And then we'll give the movement. Or, no, let's do this. We'll give the movement to Leo in case he does. Now that I'm back up to 8. A little confident, I know, but now he's back up to 8. Let's do that. We're going to roll Raph again. Oh, we got some good shields here. He gets the roll for health. Oh, it rolled a crit, but I'm gonna reroll it on the screen. Oh, shield. Didn't want him to get back up. That's fine. Doesn't get any focus. We're also gonna make that a shield, so we have all the extra dice to roll for health. He won't have a ton of attack, but he'll be able to roll for health, which is more important. Let's get started. Donatello's going first. Sick. So Donatello isn't going to move. He's just going to attack. So Donatello's going to spend the double katana. 1, 2. And then he's got a single katana over here. So that's 3 additional plus 1. So he's going to roll 4 total on this slug. That is... Oh, I didn't get his... Regain his focus. I'll do that. We're going to spend the focus to reroll these. I need to knock this guy out. Can't afford to have him waste my attacks on both of them. That will knock him out. So that's 1 down. That goes to 12 thugs. Which, the heroes win if they KO at least 12 thugs or KO Arnold Jones. Finally, we have achieved victory. The Turtles question the last conscious thug and discover Old Hobbs' location, while Raph and Casey walk it off and go get a bite to eat. Thank you guys so much for joining me for another episode of Round the Table. Again, this was the AUGS system, which is Adventure Universal Gaming System from IDW Games. This was Ninja Turtles Changes Constant. You can find more of these games on Miniature Market or online. People are selling them on eBay and whatnot. If I messed up the rules or if anything seemed wrong or you have questions or anything, please feel free to put them in the comments or, you know, shoot me messages or anything. You guys know where to find me. Follow me on Facebook /LightningD27 official, YouTube LightningD27, Twitch LightningD27. You guys know where to find me. This is another, I'm hoping to do more of these. There is a Batman version of this game coming out, and I will be doing a video on that as well, mostly for fun and games and just to see. If you guys like this content and you want to see more of the missions take place, please feel free, give it a like, give me some subscriptions, put in the comments that you want to see more, and I'll be happy to run more of the campaign missions. And if I get some friends, maybe we can actually do some more people to get playing with me. Again, thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm surprised we won, genuinely shocking to me, because I really thought there was a good 30 seconds where I thought we were going to really lose in front of, on camera. Thank you guys again for joining me for another wonderful episode of Round the Table, and I'll have to see you next time. Ciao!